Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and President Trump has taken to Twitter to call out failed U.S. Senate candidate and 2020 Democrat presidential primary hopeful, one Robert Francis O'Rourke. You might know him better by his fake Mexican name of Beto O'Rourke. Trump taking to Twitter in response to Beto's comment at last Thursday's Democrat debate in Houston, Texas, where O'Rourke proudly stated that if elected president, that he will take all AR-15s and AK-47s out of the hands of law-abiding U.S. citizens. And Trump responded by saying essentially that's foolish, and it's also very harmful to any talks that are going to be taking place in Washington, D.C. pertaining to guns, because it is such an extreme position that, it really undermines the talks. What do? You're dealing with a group of people, because it's not just O'Rourke. Keep in mind, we've heard this from Kamala Harris, we've heard this from Joe Biden, we've heard from some of these other 2020 Democrats, and we know this is the position of the Democrat Party, that their goal is to disarm the law-abiding population in the United States of America. How do you work with those people? Don't get me wrong. The overwhelming majority of gun proposals are absolutely terrible ideas. These are things that are going to totally infringe upon the Second Amendment rights of millions upon millions of law-abiding U.S. citizens. So look, even some of the stuff that these Republicans are saying they're in favor of, I would say, no. Absolutely do not do that. That is going to be bad for people's Second Amendment rights. But especially when you're working with this Democrat Party where the end goal is taking guns from all the law-abiding people, you can't work with this. Because they are going to such an extreme. They're saying disarm the population, even if people have done nothing wrong. Nope, we're going to implement collective punishment. We're going to punish people for the sins of a minute percentage of the American population. So, you individual in northern Wisconsin, because some guy in Dayton, Ohio did something really bad, you're getting punished. You lose your guns as a result. It's absolutely absurd, and it's a total attack on the Second Amendment here in the United States. And the Democrats, they're not willing to compromise on this. For them, because the end goal is not actually trying to make a difference in this country. The end goal is not actually trying to stop all mass shootings from taking place. They state that these Democrats say that if you listen to my policies, if you implement my policies, there will never be another mass shooting in the United States of America ever again. They're full of crap. There is nothing we can do to ensure there will never be another mass shooting, another mass terror attack in the United States of America, because criminal actors will always find a way to get their hand on a gun or get their hand on some sort of a tool that can be used to carry out their sinister attack. It sucks to say, but it's the truth. There's nothing we can do to stop all mass terror attacks, all mass shootings from happening in the United States. So that's not the goal of these Democrats, O'Rourke and all his friends. No. The real goal is, like I said, disarming the American population. So they're not going to compromise with anything short of that. And that's the thing. It's on guns. It's on a whole host of other things, too. The Democrat Party of this election cycle, the 2020 election cycle, it has gone so far to the left. It is so extreme that they want these incredibly detrimental, historically destructive policies pushed on the United States of America, or they want nothing. They're not willing to compromise. It's their way or the highway. And when it comes to what's best for the United States of America and its law-abiding citizens, certainly the highway is a hell of a lot better than the Democrats' way on all of this stuff, including guns. So hey, President Trump, all the Republicans out there, whether it be conservatives, rhinos, hey, stick together on this one. For the good of law-abiding U.S. citizens, for their Second Amendment rights, do not feel pressured to agree to any deal pertaining to guns, pertaining to the Second Amendment with these Democrats, because all they're going to try and do is try and bully you and try and trick you into helping them take guns out of the hands of law-abiding citizens, which is something that never should be taking place. That's all the time that we have for today. Tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.